Hello, it's Rosie! How are y'all doing today? I am doing alright. Let me pull my mic in so I don't sound like I'm far away. The music you just heard was from Chirinea on YouTube. They do some awesome freaking Master System covers. That just now was the Tristram theme from Diablo, which, how the fuck did they do that? That is wizardry. And before that was, of course, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. I knew I had to play that because I was doing I was gonna do a Master System stream, and I'm like, this is fate that this just came out. What do you mean direct? Did it not update the category again, or? No, it says SMS Roundup for me. Well, I guess this is my Nintendo Direct. It's Sega. Well, Twitch gonna Twitch. Either way, we're gonna be playing some Master System games today because it is time for... I don't have the image. I never have the image prepared. It's always the wrong thing. It's time for SMS Roundup! Woo! You know, the frickin' directs, man. I've been kind of bummed out about the whole Switch 2 crap. But, you know, more and more I'm just like, but this gives me more opportunity to play old games. And as such today, sorry, my pop screen is just kind of falling. The thing that the pop filter is attached to, like, it's supposed to have a screw, and I think I lost that, like, the instant that I started using this whole microphone setup. So it's been missing for years, and it's just kind of loose in there. Yeah, so, Master System games. We have a whole bunch for you today. Let's take a quick count here. 31 games. We're going to have some light gun games that'll going to have to happen later, of course, on emulator, because I don't have a light gun. And I also don't have a TV in here that would even support it. I'm not dragging a CRT into the office for this stuff. We've also got some games that are supposed to be in 3D. That obviously isn't going to work either. Fortunately, there are patches for these games that allow you to play them in 2D, so no one's going to have to get radical 80s extra hard. Actually, does my filter work? It does. That's cool. We also are going to see a lot of FM. I think like all but 2 games today have FM in them. I don't know if it'll always work with the English ROM though, so in cases where I don't have both on here, we might not have FM. We're just going to have to see. I don't know if my notes are, like, incomplete at all, because some of this stuff isn't, like, documented that well, so I might be missing some stuff. Or I just messed up. But the very first game we're going to be doing here is Maze Hunter 3D, also known as Maze Walker, which is the version we're playing, because that's the one that is patched. I don't know why the Japanese version specifically, but... as always, let me know if the volume is alright. Where was that music going? They got going, and then they were just like, oh god! Metal Area 1. Item nothing! So, okay. Now I have a stick. I'm the power pole. So what would be the 3D element here? Just being able to see, like, the depth? Because it doesn't seem like it's very necessary. I turned into a ring and died. Were they trying to do like an overhead, like you get a halo and wings, but they then put the actual character in? Okay, so you die pretty quickly, it looks like, and then I guess enemies don't respawn. That's interesting. Thinking the music, though. Konami's releasing a Switch 2 version of the Suikoden remasters. Here's my response to that information. Oh hey, respawning enemies. Or newly spawning? Why can't I walk here? That was... Collision's a little weird. Look, it's like they only drew a wall on like half the tile, but the entire tile counts for collision or something. I'm not even gonna buy a Switch 2 for the actual new games. You expect me to like be like, yo, they're porting this thing that can that can run on a potato. Yo! Okay, so you gotta be pretty careful about collision here, because you die real quick. Also, am I in like a judo-gi right now, or what is this? Maybe it's like supposed to be like a space suit of some kind, but... Yeah, if you like miss your strike, you're kind of boned, I think. Just gotta keep your distance, I guess. Ancient Kung Fu Master in a Super Techno Maze just sounds like it could be like an anime back then, though. Did I just get roller skates? And a key. Can I use the roller skates? Doesn't seem like it. Lack of buttons on the Master System really doesn't help with some games. Like, there's no start button! You gotta press pause on the console, or the cartridge in my case. God damn it, hit him already! Good grief. This is, you know, between the music and the color scheme and the overhead, I'm just like, is this Vaporwave Gauntlet? It's the collision detection, I'm pretty sure. Whoa, what? Oh. So presumably that sort of 3D would come in, because then I might know that that was gonna be a long drop. Well. I wonder if there's like a Master System emulator for the 3DS or something that makes this work. Okay, this is just a demo, but I guess that helps for seeing some other stages. What is this music? This is like the exact opposite vibe of what we just had. Is that an evil clam? Well, alright then. Oh right, you can't reset for some fucking reason. Next up is gonna be the famous Wonder Boy. He is now in Monsterland. Won't be the last time he'll be seeing this. I love how it's always like, press start button, and it's like, there isn't one!
Hey, brave man, listen carefully. The country's fate depends on you. Your mission is to destroy the vicious dragon and restore peace, Dot. Take the sword and potion with you. I will see you again.
There's something about all this, like, squareness and just going around in the world. Ale or mead? I mean, I'm a boy, right? A Wonder Boy? I don't think I'm allowed to have either of those.
Deathmaster has the key to the next town's gate. Please come again.
Okay. So it's like you have to order a drink to be allowed to get tavern info. That's pretty funny. Dragon's probably super nice, and a dude behind the counter is an ultra cunt who hates dragons. Ultra cunt? Oh, hello.
How about you?
Oh, I want to get those coins. Yo, you blew the whole place up without getting the money. But yeah, this kind of like graphical style is really charming. I love how he's gonna knock on the gate even though he has a key for it. Like, it's not Polly Pocket graphics, it's something else. We gotta come up with a term for this. Otherwise, once we get the Popful Mail, how will we know what to call this? I don't have money for shoes, I guess. Someone's gonna be like, Popful Mail mentioned! This town is controlled by the Red Knight, who is living in the castle on the top of the cliff. I'm sure I would have been able to figure that out on my own, thank you very much. I could buy tornado or bomb. You know, in theory. Oh. I hope that wasn't like... I hope there's not like a timer in this game. What is this Ghosts and Goblins shit? Look at this guy. Ooh, now we have money. I guess there's some way to use that? There's not too many buttons to try. Yes, that is the tornado. Let's get a tornado. Not gonna know how to use that either, but... Oh my god! He destroyed the shop! Why would he do that? Why'd you do that, Wonder Boy? Oh. Couldn't stunlock him that time. Warp! Okay, down and attack seems to be using your magic. I don't know about that, like, time sand. I can't... Oh, it's depleting now. So maybe time passes in here or something? Why can't I remember what that's called? An hourglass! Only the Dutch word was coming to mind, and I'm like, I know that's not a literal translation. Someone be beyond the wall! Become skeleton. Oh god. That doesn't work now, does it? Oh! Look at this guy! This fucking Akira Toriyama-ass enemy right here. I'm getting my ass kicked, though. That's not good. Okay. No coins that time, just sword. I can now sword with extra efficiency! Wonder Boy the Imperial Fascist. Am I missing something here? What is this freaking, like, character interpretation that's happening in chat right now? Oh, shit. Oh, you can... Oh god, it's gonna keep doing that, isn't it? That music kind of reminds me of Princess Maker. Oh, thank god. Why is he nurse a cow? God damn it, I was gonna take a sip of my fucking drink, and this fucking mushroom just comes up and tries to mug me. And he destroyed the hospital! Oh, thank you. Ah! Yeah, Wonder Boy's reach could stand to be a little better. But since we got like a sword just now, maybe there's like better weapons you can get, and then... Or maybe you're just supposed to use the magic a lot. Okay, hold on, that's a problem. It's not even down and the button, it's just down. So if you try to send a ladder, you use your magic. That's not supposed to happen. Split mushroom! Can't trick me this time. Yuzu! Hello. I haven't seen you on one of my streams in a while. Then again, I haven't streamed that much recently, so... I guess it works out. Balance is restored to the cosmos. Are you winning, Rosie? I mean, I guess I am. Relatively speaking. I should probably move on at some point, but... You know, apart from, like, the collision and the magic thing, this is pretty good, so... I feel like I haven't been watching that many streams lately either. I've just been all over the place with my life. Here. I finally used it effectively, just in time to run out. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna need you to step away, sir. Okay, I guess I gotta lure him over here. Oh, if the hourglass runs out, you lose health? Is that what's going on here? That's a bit of an odd way to implement such a thing, but sure. You know, personally, I'd rather just not have time limits, but... Welcome, may I help you? Oh yeah, I want to question... Thunder Flash? Well, like PyCon? This is probably gonna kind of be radical 80s if I do this, so... Quick warning. Here it comes. Oh. That wasn't as bad as I thought, but... How do I get up? Can I even... Oh. I didn't think I'd be able to make that jump. Whoa! Okay. That's a little awkward. That's a little awkward. Where does this go? Huh. This is all making me wonder if there's like a bunch of secrets here in this game that I'm completely missing. You know, Legacy of the Wizard is also what this kind of reminds me of. That's way more cryptic. So now I'm wondering, like, if you're in a side-scroller and you have everything is square, is it automatically, like, searching for things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to see patterns where there are none. Hello, is this evil? So evil that he's pink. And as we all know, too much pink energy is dangerous. Give me the coins! Give me all! Yeah. Got him! Oh yeah, I read about that. I read your post about that, Gavin. That's just the most parent thing to do, isn't it? To be like, yeah, no, this thing I'm doing isn't gonna interrupt you, and then it does. The next game is Galactic Protector. Protects the galaxy. Wait, that's Opa Opa. What's going on here? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, wait, is this a paddle game? Oh, this is a paddle game, but it kind of works with the controller, I guess. We'll probably have to play this on emulator later, because this doesn't seem like it works very well with the controller. But hey, they kind of tried to implement it, so that's something. It's more than some of the other paddle stuff. This doesn't really work. Opa Opa, no! Oh my god, that's horrifying! Let's move on real quick and try that one again later. Oh shit! I'm seeing what the next game is. Now if only this flash cart will, like, stop with this. It really doesn't like it when you reset it too often. Or it'll turn off and on, because you can't reset. Yeah! It's time for Aleste, also known as Power Strike. Classic shoot 'em up right here. A well-designed shoot 'em up just immediately puts me in a good mood. Oh shit. I am gonna have to warm up a bit if I'm gonna be not completely embarrassing. Laser! Oh god. Damn it. I gotta be better than this. Can't really get those. Just immediately get yourself killed if you try. Damn it. Ah, streamer tax. Swear to God, I'm usually not this bad. I'm like kinda bad. I like the different weapons. It's pretty cool. This has so much range. And it does a lot of damage. That might be trouble, though. Oh, seems to be working out okay. Yes! Now that is one of the most wonderful sounds. That's how you know you're in good hands. What was that? Oh, it's carrying a power-up for some reason, instead of it being on the ground. I guess just like a visual change or something? I kind of like the other weapon better, though. It immediately started sucking as soon as I switched. Alright, this works. I like that you have a default, like, second weapon. Like, it's not like you die and then you have jack all. That's the extra life jingle. It's in all these compile games. And Tyrion, because they were just really not giving a shit about copyright. Anyway, this game rules, this series rules, check it out. There's actually a collection on Switch. I think maybe only in Japan, though. And it's only got the Master System and Game Gear games, because there are, like, later games in the series, but, like, they're kind of different, and also they're coming out with a new game, so maybe that's why they didn't put everything in one collection, so they have something left. But yeah. Love it. Big shock, Rosie, big fan of shoot 'em up. Stop the presses. Our next game, as soon as this thing decides not to be a dick to me, is going to be Space Harrier 3D. I don't know how different it is from just regular Space Harrier. Given that someone made a patch for it, I assume it's like its own game. What is this music? What is this supposed to signify? Oh, we got the music. And the frame rate. I don't remember regular Space Harrier on the Master System that well. That was a while ago. I'm pretty sure it was just like, oh god, this poor system. Which, yeah, this sure is a frame rate we have going on. The ground is smooth, so it's actually not that the frame rate is necessarily bad itself. It's just that the scaling is, you know, really primitive, which makes sense, because you couldn't really do that on this hardware. That was a take on that. I read somewhere a while ago that the Mega Drive was originally going to have scaling hardware, which would have really helped with arcade boards of the time. And they took it out because it would have made the console too expensive. So, you know, that's understandable, but then the Sega CD had scaling, and they barely used it. And then the 32X could scale well, but it was the 32X, so no one cared. So really, you didn't get good home ports of Super Scaler games until like the Saturn. And even then they missed out on a bunch. And ever since, Sega has just been really confused on how to re-release their games. Because they were doing Sega Ages for a while, and then that stopped, and then we didn't really get a replacement for that. Like, there was, like, Switch Online's Genesis stuff, but, you know, that's just the same shit that you've been able to buy for years on, like, everything. And now they're doing this whole Sega account thing that has people scared that they're gonna start their own subscription service. Which would be kind of annoying, because I'd like to just be able to own games, thank you. Like, if you're gonna do a subscription service, it better be frickin' awesome. Like, it better come with free candy. And, like, give me a foot massage and stuff, because if it's just gonna be like, yeah, it's like, it's basically like playing these things in MAME, but you gotta pay for it, and it's like, the streaming services are generally not actually that convenient, I find. So it doesn't have the whole like if the service is good, people will use it instead of pirating thing. For me, at least. See, it looks good when there's nothing on screen. Not sure I'd accept candy from Sony. Well, this is candy from Sega, so... Giant evil shotgun shells. Oh! Well, it sure is Space Harrier. Oh, cool, I get to put my name in. Damn it! No! It's scrolling way too fast. There we go. I wonder if it actually saves it. This fucking music, I can't with this. Rosie Lick Lamsel. If I was a Lamsel, I'd be woolly. The next game would be Rescue Mission, but that's a light gun game, so that's for later. So instead, it's time for our old pal, Alex Kidd. He lost some stars.
Find the miracle ball.
What? No, you are a gift package. So this is a port of an arcade game. Doesn't look too bad, honestly. The arcade game has Stella's, Alex's girlfriend Stella. I got ahead of myself there. As a second player. Wow, wow. Don't touch anything. He's learning from Space Harrier on how to handle that. How do I get over here? I don't seem to have, like, a weapon or anything. Oh, thanks for that! Why was it, like, way faster for a second there? What is going on? Does anyone know how to get past this without just taking the hit? Ugh.
You touch the bow wow, you die.
Why is it doing a siren at me? What's going on? Was it just because were those the lost stars? Were they being sent by the miracle ball? That scream is worse than Magic Boy. The version of Magic Boy I played didn't have a scream. It was just really confusing. Because you beat enemies and then die. Why is any of this happening? Why is this happy game so freaking stressful? Leave me alone, man! You want to put the timer on screen, maybe, so I understand what's going on? You can't convince me this game doesn't have a human soul trapped inside that they torture and make that sound every time you take damage. I think you've just come up with a good creepypasta. Okay, so I think there's like a run function, but it doesn't seem to work very well. And that's what you're supposed to use. It's a little confusing, I gotta say. Like, you hold the other button, but like sometimes it doesn't actually seem to go... It's just like a little confusingly like... It takes a second for it to actually start doing it. Like, it's not even like acceleration, it's just that like... after like half a second, it decides actually to do the thing that you're holding the button for, I think. No, that is his health. There's just also a timer you can't see, I think. My J is blinking. How did I get that? When did I acquire this? What is that thing? I'm not gonna try to get it, I'll probably die. Okay, so that's health. Yeah, the delay on the run is very distracting if you're like trying to judge how to take a jump. And if you want to use your tornado magic, because that's a theme today, I guess, then you're kind of boned because you have to let go of the button.
Cease your bow wow, vile mutt. You cannot stand in the way of Alex, kid.
Oh god. Oh god, clown. Oh god, I can't beat the clown. Clown immune to tornado. No, not this again. Oh god, beer balloon. What? Okay. Hold on, what's going on in the chat? Did someone actually write a creepypasta?
Find the miracle ball.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Command and Conquer. Like I'm the mechanical man. You can make a mashup of that. AlexKid.exe. The hyper-realistic Bow Wow came out of the TV, and every time I touch something, I scream just like the scream in game. Ah! Then every time I played afterward, the scream sounded like my normal scream, not the one in game. That's like a Goosebumps. He wore the mask too often. And they're like, that's not a mask, that's your face. Alright, the next game is Argos no Juujiken. In other words, it's Rygar! Yeah, I actually didn't know there was Rygar on the Master System, and I guess this was never officially translated. I think this is a fan translation we're using. No, I didn't really like Rygar on the NES that much. It's just a game that people always go crazy over for some reason, so... We'll see how this version is. Seems a bit faster. Also, there's no jumping so far. We'll see how things go when we get to that. Yeah, this feels snappier than how I remember the NES game. Was this like an arcade game originally, and these are both like versions of that, or does anyone know? Headless guys, headless guys. I just want to know if there's a giant old man who plays the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde theme at you. I guess this is one of the few games that doesn't have FM. Hold on. Is that in my notes? Yeah, okay, so I don't really know why this game doesn't have FM. I think it's because, like, Sega published most games on the Master System, even when they didn't necessarily develop them. And around this time, I guess they probably wanted everyone to have FM as an option so that, you know, they could sell their freaking peripheral. Not a business decision they would keep doing. But I don't think this was published by Sega, so... Whenever the publisher isn't Sega, you might not have FM, unless they felt like it. And then later, things are gonna get extra wacky with the FM, but that's a story for next time, I think. How did he drop through the floor? How did that work? Like, is there actually just no fourth wall? Like... Like, these platforms don't extend, like, fully on this world. Like, if Mr. Rygar here wanted, he could just, like... See, that thing was, like, climbing behind. So, he could totally just decide not to be on this walkway, I think, and just go down. Kept getting stuck on levels where the music was, like, 4 notes over and over. That seems to be this level, too. Let's fight. Yeah, this definitely, like, moment to moment definitely feels better than the NES game did. But it also generally just seems to be a pretty different game, so... I'm not sure how much you can make a straight comparison. Damn it. Can't seem to get used to when those guys are gonna swoop down or not. I guess I just gotta... Okay, that doesn't work either. Anyway, that seems pretty neat. I would say check that one out. Or, well, I guess I should say try that one out, because check it is a real rating now that I give. And it's below try it. Yeah, Rygar is... What the... Did the menu just give up? What's going on? Okay, and now it's on my TV, but not the capture. Oh, Jesus. I think I looked at the Genesis wrong. And it decided to do that. Yeah, Rygar is so weird to me because... I know, like, a number of people who are like, yo, Rygar is like this, like, hidden gem. To the point that it's not really a hidden gem anymore, because it seems like so many people talk about it. And then I play it, and I'm like, this isn't that good. Like, it's not, like, awful, I guess. Like, it's not, like Soge tier, but... It's also not something I really want to play. The next game is Blade Eagle 3D, which, once again, is patched. I think this one we have to, like, press the pause button. And if you've seen previous episodes, you know that this is a dangerous prospect because it's on the cartridge. There we go. I managed it without crashing the game. It's no Fire Rock. Oh, okay. Why does this need to be 3D exactly? Okay, there's no auto fire. This is obviously not going to look that impressive after we just played Aleste, but... it's not awful, I guess? Oh, God. Whoa. It gives you a couple more seconds before messing with you than Aleste does. But yeah, you're going to be tapping this button if you don't have a turbo controller, so watch out for that. You know, compile shooters always kind of remind me of Tyrion, because Tyrion was very obviously inspired by it to the point of ripping off that jingle. But this kind of has, like, you know, the way that these platforms with these turrets, like, that kind of reminds me of Tyrion as well, so... I don't know, maybe the creators of that game were just really obsessed with the Master System. Did the SMS have turbo controls? I believe it did. I believe there was one. It might have been a Hori one, actually. Yeah, this isn't bad, but, like, this is gonna wear on my thumb real quick. I don't think that was supposed to be a boss. It's like Blaster Master of Fester's Quest. Did Fester's Quest add auto-fire in the European version? Because I know the European version was, like, actually, like, more refined. Because I guess that Sunsoft actually just wasn't happy with how the game came out in the US due to deadlines or something. And they actually, like, made that version better because they had the extra time. Like, I know you can shoot through the walls in a European version, which makes the sewer level, like, way easier. I believe that actually, caused one of those, like, weird miscommunications back in the day before all this knowledge was, like, so easily available, where, like, you know, the internet started becoming more popular and people would go online and talk about NES games and be like, man, Fester's Quest fucking sucks, it's so hard. And then European players would come in and be like, I don't know, I kind of like that game. It seems pretty good. What do you mean? What do you mean the walls get in the way? And then eventually it would turn out that, you know, they straight up were not playing the same game. It does make me wonder, like, you know, people always complain about how often games have, like, you know, patches and updates and stuff, and then often it's even like, you know, you put the game in on day one and it's immediately got a patch. But I do kind of wonder how that might have improved certain games on old consoles like this. You know, games that weren't, like, just fundamentally crap, but, like, just had, like, some boneheaded design stuff that maybe they could have ironed out, or just weird bugs with a little extra time. Like, if you could patch an NES game. Because there are some games where people are just like, oh yeah, the reason this game is so frustrating is because of this bug, and then we fixed it with ROM hacking wizardry. And then you can get that, and the game's better, so... Like, it's just kind of crazy to think about. And, like, considering, like, how mega crunched some games were to lead to them being crap, I don't think it would actually exacerbate the problem of, like, short development cycles, because fuck it, we can fix it later. In that case. You know, like, Micronix, this whole thing was, like, they were fast and cheap, that's why they kept getting work. The next game is called Hoshi Sagashite. Subtitled The Story of Mio, and I think that's the, yeah, that's just what the fan translation uses, so that's how it's listed here. Sadly, it's not about Mio Naruse, it's about this alien lion thing, I think. What is this? Is it me, or did the music start out, like, really desynced with itself? Large ears, sort of cross-eyed, sprouting wings for no apparent reason, a tail like a lion, a glutton, a crybaby, but very energetic. That's the sort of creature Mio is. Alright? Floppy ears and a big gun. Ah, this is my first vacation in ages. I'm excited to see Lila. Well, I don't think there's a lot to look at. We're in space. Yeah, look at the space. He's just like, I can't fuck around here. There's a quit game button. That's crazy. Of course, we have the best options. We have hit and eat. God. It feels so good to have one of these that's actually in English. Let's go to the airport. This is Ilum, Lila's home planet. I know. I should get Lila a gift before I visit. Who is this smug lady over here? Can I help you? I don't know, can you? Why are you staring at me like this? The cape is nice if you're sightseeing. Alright. Like, I get... So this lady, you know, she's like an airport worker, but who the hell is this? And why is she just standing there? Just loitering? Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Motavia? That's from Phantasy Star, isn't it? Is that like an actual reference, or...? He just has a sad face, like, no, I don't want to eat that. Stop acting like a jerk. No. I love how, like, we had, like, frickin' spaceships and, like, interplanetary vacation travel, and people in markets just still look like this. Like, Aladdin's gonna come by and steal an apple, and it'll be like, bop-bop, ba-da-ba-da-bop-bop. Give her something cute, of course. Actually, my girlfriend loves action movies and going to the gym. Can't take that. It's all about the aesthetic. You say so. I'm gonna talk to this lady again. What? No. Well, there's not a whole lot of options here. Maybe I gotta, like, use the money on the guy. Ah, there we go. Give me the egg. Come on. Ugh. Can't talk to that? That's rude, man. No, but seriously, what the fuck do I do here? I don't understand either, lady. Okay, so that's looping. Buy an egg! What is your fucking problem, dude? Use it. There's no reason to... Ooh! Talk to egg. Wow, I'm sure glad this isn't English. I can get so much further. Hit egg. If you're happy, clap your hands. What? What the fuck? Quit egg. I don't know. I'm going... Piss off with this! Immediately! Egg! Which egg would you like? One cute pet will hatch from it. I would like the egg with the egg things. This is a gremlin egg! That is an alien egg! So gremlins are native to this planet. That is an alien egg! I highly recommend this one! I don't know why he suddenly became German for a moment. It's a freaky egg! What do you mean? What's so freaky about it? What do you mean? Because you want to buy! Oh my god. Use it on egg? There's no reason to use it. Speak to egg. What do you fucking want from me right now, game? Egg, 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 egg! What do you think I'm fucking trying to do here, you motherfucker? A perfect egg for a cute girl! You fucking want from me, you fucking... That's it. I'm eating you. You know, that stands to reason. But seriously. Yeah, I would like to give you more of that. Do I put it in here? No. I am so fucking... Fuck this. Next game. Next game is Solomon no Kagi. Oujo Rihita no Namida. So, you know, the key is Solomon, Solomon's key, classic game. And I guess this is like a sequel to it, maybe? I don't know. I guess the title is generally translated as The Tears of Lady Rihita. I'm not sure that's how it's intended to be translated. I think that's, I think Rihita is, like, also how, like, Richter Belmont's name is rendered, so... But maybe they were just like, you can't name a girl Richter. Looks the same as the original to me, just, you know, graphics. Press up to jump. Fairy! Give me that. How do I get there? Oh, what? I'll die if I try this, right? Oh, you can just walk here. Alright. You release this room! I know, it's a room, and I don't think it can really go anywhere regardless. Oh, okay, so you notice this character's name? I think most people assume that it was just like a little wizard dude. But I think there's like a gacha game or something where they were like, no, big tit wizard. Yeah, this, I thought this was gonna be a sequel, but I'm pretty sure there's other same levels as in the Famicom version, so... Oh god. So yeah, still a good game. Now with more graphic. The next game is called Kenseiden, not Kenseiden, as some people say. Why would it be Kenseiden? Frickin' Yanks. Ooh. So this just looks exactly like the beginning of Revenge of Shinobi, to be honest. This guy's somehow less agile than Joe Musashi. Are yours monkeys? I don't like monkeys. Yeah, at least Joe Musashi got to fight like other ninjas. This guy has to fight freaking monkeys and snails and or like caterpillars, I mean. And spooky, scary skeletons. This man did too many high knee exercises in PE as a kid. Look at his jump. It's so slow. Does he send shivers down your spine? Well, not down mine so far, but maybe there can be a spooky, extra spooky moment later. Like there's like a skull back there, so you'd think maybe that one would jump out at you or something, but that's not happening. I mean, I guess this isn't terrible or anything. This guy is weirdly slow considering the way he runs. And hitting stuff is kind of difficult sometimes. But it's really just making me think like, man, I could be playing Revenge of Shinobi right now. Don't worry, Eve, I won't. Oh, hello. I was really expecting this to like be like a Rolling Thunder type where you have like the high jump, but nope. None of that. Oh, you can't get past this? Come on. You can't walk sideways. He cannot crab if he wants to. That was a treacherous little moment there. Yeah, this is alright. Surprised I haven't died yet. I guess it's kind of generous in that sense. It's the way that he just like stumbles, just like, oh no! I've been bamboozled. I've been accosted. I guess I gotta drop down here to get into... Oh, no. Or not. I really thought that the idea was that you drop down to get to that part, but I guess that is not what's happening here.
Get back, vile fiend!
I will swipe at you. Oh, hello. You know, it really doesn't seem like they needed to do the NES-ass black background thing here. They just wanted to. Because it's not like this guy's sprite is, like, huge and has to be, like, done with some, like, layer trickery, like on the NES. It'd be cool if I had like a sub-weapon or something, because meleeing this guy is not working out for me. I don't think this boss is designed for, like, this dude's movement abilities. Am I missing something here? I guess I just gotta play it real slow. Or not. Fucking hell, man. Damn it! Fuck off. Swear to God. Ah! Ugh. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Good lord. Alright, the next game will be Lord of the Sword. Sword Lord. Is it gonna be like an RPG or... I love this Sega, like, shaped A. Several thousand years after the downfall of the demon lord Ragon, Bulginia was once more faced with great peril, and a scheme to restore their master, the followers of Ragon, had killed the rightful... I don't know why I'm having trouble reading this. Just something about, like, the line spacing. Killed the rightful king as an evil sacrifice. Fear overran the towns of Bulginia, and lawlessness ruled the land. A council of elders seeking to restore order decreed that any who sought the crown must first pass 3 tests, which they outlined nicely, thank you. 1. He must find the Tree of Marrow, the Pokemon. The symbol of the royal family. He must subdue the goblin of Balala Valley. Balala Valley? He must destroy the statue of evil. Landau, a brave lad, resolved to attempt these feats for the land he loved and set off to find the wizard in Amon. I don't trust anyone named Landau personally, but... How do I go in? Okay.
We pray for thee if thou art tired, rest here.
Is this a link-like? Oh, okay. He just waits for you to pass by. Oh god. Alright, this is a little stiff to control. What? Where'd he go? What happened? Alright, I like the two weapon setup here, although the sword... This guy's never held a weapon before in his life, I think. Okay, how do I get across here? Okay, water doesn't hurt you, so that's convenient. Music's pretty neat. Keep thinking it's gonna turn into the Dr. Wily castle. Boop, boop. You look like you're playing his woodchuck. Yeah. I can't believe my pseudonym here has to be Lando of all things. Was that Mechagodzilla? Oh well, he's dead now. Yeah, this seems pretty cool, honestly. I'm about to die, though, which is less than ideal. I keep thinking you can jump into these tree stumps or something. That bow attack has no heart in it, but it works.
Snake! Let's go into the snake house.
Cast this book in the mountain of fire and return. Protect it well, and go to Ormo Woods for the Tree of Maril.
Alright. I was really hoping there would be like healing here somewhere. Because I could have used that. I got some health back, it looks like. Can I like wait around for healing maybe or something?
Hast thou met the tree people?
Oh, I can just keep going in and like gain health. Why not just give it all to me? Like why would I not want full health? That's silly. Just keep having to listen to this guy talk about tree people. So what do you think, Chad? Is this a link like? Does this qualify? Actually seems to be like a little more like Simon's Quest with the way that you're just like side-scrolling, going to towns, but like... There's no cryptic bullshit yet. Is Simon's Quest a link like? I guess that would be the pertinent question. I can't do bow while jumping, and that's disappointing to me. It would be very cool if I could do that. Also, it would actually let me fight those guys without getting hit, so... Okay, well I can do sword in the air. I guess that's what you're supposed to do. Evil fish are coming for me! Watch out! They are vile creatures! These fucking devils, man. These just crack me up. Go up the cloud stairs. Oh, hello. I'm over here now. Fuck over here, you scorpion. Trying to kill you. I'm gonna die. Jumping is very awkward. Because you really gotta, like, hammer the directions just right. Might actually be easier with an analog stick somehow. By the way, my chair's sagging again, so if you wonder why I'm down here, it's because of that. Alright, next game. That one was pretty good. That was, you know, apart from the jumping, really. Okay, there we go. Next game is Tensai Bakabon. This one has a fan translation. I'm glad the Rosie Sings series of clips is continuing. I don't put that on for streaming, by the way. That's just how I go through my day. Singing. Yeah, I believe this... Yeah, the Genius Bakabon is how it's translated. See ya! So I guess this is based on a manga from the creators of Doraemon. Dear, it's terrible. Hajime's gone.
So what?
But, what if he was kidnapped?
Hajime's my son. He'll be fine.
Dear.
Sorry. I'm gonna go look for him.
My mighty kick. This guy has deep, profound things to say. Well, I'm glad we had that conversation. Man, they went out of the way to put like an accent aigu on that E. So you know that it's pronounced sake and not sake. Oh, hello. Look at this guy! Officer in pursuit! This dude is like the manga version of like, get in the back of the van! Thanks for that! I have no idea what is going on, but I think what is this thing?
I'm looking for my son. Have you seen Hajime around?
I saw nothing. Woof. Wait, that's a dog? What the fuck? Stop! Oh, it says eel dog down there. I didn't even see that. I was too distracted by its fucking design. No, stop. Stop talking to this thing. Oh boy, real estate. What? Is there any, like, consequence for just fighting everyone, or... I love how there was a Yakuza dude downstairs, and then here's just like the actual real estate agent. I keep accidentally selecting the same thing a second time. Because it like automatically opens the menu back up at the end. Just do Yakuza again. Do I have like a life bar or anything? Is it just... I'm just go around getting my ass kicked by like everyone in town. Jimmy Round? Oh, because he said, have you seen Hajime around? That's not a very good joke, is it? Why is he like this? I won, though. Finally beat someone. I was really hoping it was gonna be the Yakuza again. Can you help me treat my injured dino fly? Why does it sound like a dog barking when you fight? This whole thing is just magical. I guess everyone else really did lock themselves in. I can't go anywhere. I haven't needed to actually use the jump or the kick so far. Kept beating everyone up. Well, first of all, I got my ass kicked way more than I kicked ass. And second of all, they don't know that. Yes. Oh man, if I wasn't having such a good time, that would be great for the thumbnail right there. I'm mad. This sucks. This is fucking incredible. Hello. Cool. I achieved something. Donathan? Donathan! One smile. Here you go. I thought it was gonna be like a Happy Meal or something. What the fuck? Well, I have that now. I don't know. This is just gonna continue being magical. Unfortunately, we have to move on to other games, including this next classic. You might have heard of this one. It's Shinobi. Now Revenge of Shinobi. That's sounded. Why is he? Why was he like kind of cross-eyed for a second? Is he gonna do it again? There. Ken-O. There we go. Now it's Rolling Thunder. Oh man, that's scrolling. Can I not destroy this box? Alright, can you get in my pocket? There was like a Chinese mobile phone remake of this game. You know, like Java phones, I think, that kind of thing. Not like smartphones. And in that, instead of rescuing kids, you rescue like tied up ninja babes, which is a marked improvement, I gotta say. Whee! Is the NES game a port of this, or is it like the arcade game? Because this is this is obviously based on the arcade game, but it's a bit different. There's a life bar for one. Ah, that's not fair. Oh, okay, so it's a part of this, then. Have we played the NES version yet? I actually don't know. I know we played the MS-DOS port at one point. Ah, yes, the bonus stages. Darn. Why are they in green? That's not a very ninja color.
You failed! The enemy has the intelligence.
It's a Spider-Man. Why is he just shooting at boxes? Any color can be a ninja color depending on the environment. Well, that was not the environment for bright green. It's kind of weird how long enemies just kind of like blink out of existence when you hit them. It's messing me up a little bit. Because then I'm like, wait, do I have to hit him a second time or not? Or this is pretty hard to get around. Yes, I know we're gonna fight Ken-O. Here he is. That's him. Nailed it! This looks more like a Ninja Gaiden boss fight than Shinobi, actually, but... Ah, of course, I have to hit him in the head. This is hard to get around. Oh god. I'm getting trapped. Oh wait, I can ninja them away? Darn. Okay, maybe it was just a coincidence. Though I don't understand how my shuriken can be stopped by fire. Exactly. Man, I really don't know how to dodge these things reliably. And that hitbox is freaking tiny, man. Jesus Christ, stop! Well, that sucks. That's really hard. For no reason. Still good, though. The next game is Captain Silver. Oh. Or not. Are we doing this shit again? There we go. Next game is Captain Silver. Apparently, this one only has FM in the Japanese version. I really would have assumed that we would start on like a pirate ship or something, but no. It's in the streets fighting cats and shit. What the fuck? Did he just deflate like a balloon? Watch out for the evil cats. What are these sounds? Welcome back, Claw. This is a prequel to Claw. He became a cat because he was bitten by one of these enemies. Okay, so you duck under them. That seems to be the way to do it. Or not! Really wish I had some kind of ranged weapon to deal with this. Do you have to duck at like a really specific time? I don't really get it. Stop dropping things and making me go backwards, man. Is that a coffee maker? How do I get that? Oh, I don't know how to get that coffee maker, sorry. What the fuck? Oh god. Oh my god, one hit and you go all the way back. How would I ever deal with that? Like, if I turn around, I'm dead, and if I keep going, I'm dead. Guess just gotta do that. Get out of my way. Okay, I got boots. Oh, now I can jump a bit higher. Oh, there was a fairy there. He's probably supposed to grab that. Oh, I thought I could get on the wall, but I guess I'd have to go all the way back to get that coffee maker. I hope it's worth it. Oh, wait. Now I can't jump high anymore? What the fuck? I ran out of it, or something. Ah. This is kind of a pain in the ass. Guess I don't necessarily have to duck if my timing is correct. Damn it! Oh, if you just give me like one extra hit, that will make all the difference. But I have to go back every single time. Oh, that was mean. That was mean just now. Give me it! I don't know what I did, but I want it. Oh, what? Oh, come on! Give me like a fucking second to figure out what I'm doing! Oh, I'm over here now at least. That's something. It's classic shit, I guess, where you can't hurt him until you trigger him. Wait, did that letter change? Huh. I don't know what the criteria for that was. Still looking for that L, which is weird. I usually have plenty of those. Come on, you can't step in the fucking fountain? Fuck this guy. Oof. That has to be like an arcade port, right? That's the only way that design makes sense. Ah, man, I wanted to like that, but good God. Super Racing! You know, I didn't necessarily say he was a pirate captain. Like, he probably just, like, works for the crown, that's why he sucks. Real mode and BGM mode. Well, I'll pick BGM every time. I'd gladly have any music instead of... Willivism, Merch, Lotus, Macrallen, Falali? That sounds dirty. Benetton? This is great. I'll go with Falali. Of course. I love how these are all in English, and then you have Belgique. That's top down. I thought this was just for practice, man. But yeah, I was expecting one of those, like, pseudo 3D ones. And it's top down instead, so... not as many of those around. I can dig it. But yeah, I guess you really gotta watch out there. Unless you want to immediately, literally flame out and die.
I'm going to pit out at you.
Are you driving a Pinto? Well, this thing's acceleration's kind of through the roof, so maybe it makes sense. Not very good for anyone's health, though. Yeah, you really gotta be careful with the gas here. There doesn't seem to be a brake button, it's just gas, I think. Oh, the music changed. Oh, come on! It's right at the beginning every time, too. Yeah, no pit for me. Whoa. Belgium wants me dead. So I'm guessing this is just going to continue, because it's practice. So let's try a real thing. Scott used my Mega Man ROM hack? Huh, that's pretty cool. See, now it's for real. Well, I guess it would be appropriate. Wait, what do you mean practice? I picked the non-practice and I still gotta practice. When do you actually have to go into the pit? Because so far it seems like the only choices are undamaged or dead. Those are the only states that exist, so... Holy shit, other... These fucking names! Thanks for that sound. I'm gonna get you, Nigel Nansel. Whoa! I guess this is where you can get damaged, because there's other cars. And they're way faster than me. I don't like that. Whoa! That's not good. Okay. I guess that explains that. Well, now I'm completely boned, though. I was already in last place. Now I'm in super last place. That music kind of slaps, though. I like that. I truly am the losie. Alright, next game. Okay, there's another paddle game, so we'll skip that for now. And then we're gonna play Thunderblade. This was an arcade game, I'm pretty sure. Because I know there was like Super Thunderblade on the Genesis, and it's like regarded as a really bad port. But I guess this one's just overhead, so that one was a scalar game, I think. And this is just a vertical shmup, and it's not particularly inspiring so far. Damn it. Can't hit things on the ground. Maybe I gotta use the missiles for that? Oh. If we get a chance. Okay, there you go. Oh god. This chopper's angry! He really didn't like that I blew up that tank. Damn. Oof, so this game's pretty ugly, as you can tell. And this whole missile thing is just kind of obnoxious more than anything. Who is sending out all these, like, squadrons of helicopters, anyway? Spectrum. God damn it. Oh, wait, they're sending out the helicopters, is what you mean? I actually looked over to see. They're fucking my internet with helicopters? Is that how it works? If they have helicopters, they shouldn't have any problem reaching my fucking line. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Here comes the scaling. Which seems... it looks marginally better than Space Harrier handled this. How are you supposed to hit anything like this, though? Is that the planes from Afterburner? Am I preventing Afterburner? Nailed it! So that's a bit ass. How far in are we? because I'm getting kind of hungry. I might get a snack. We've played 19 games, or well, not really, because we had to skip a few. We've played 16 games, actually. So we're roughly halfway in here. So I think I'm gonna take a brief break to grab a snack and a drink, and then I'll be back to play some more Master System for y'all. Hello, I am back. Knuckles is playing some Xenoblade 3 downstairs, and that game just doesn't look like something that would be fun to play. Like, I literally, like, get downstairs to go grab a snack, and just immediately Knuckles is just like, But we don't need to worry about that, because that's not a Master System game, and we play Master System games around here. And our next game is Bobble. Wait, where the hell is it? Did I somehow miss putting that one on? What's going on here? Okay, I guess we'll have to do that one later then, because I seem to have forgotten to put this one on the cart. So instead we're going to play Golvellius, the Valley of Doom. It's by Compile. I guess just Compile was just like, we make shoot 'em ups and also sometimes an RPG. And then, oops, we invented Puyo Puyo. I believe this is a port of an MSX game? One of those Japanese computers, at least.
So what, heading for the valley empty-handed? That's not a good idea. Take this sword and these boots. They may be of great benefit. Now onwards!
So what you're saying is it's dangerous to go alone, take this— Whoa! God damn, this dude's making up for the speeds of, like, Kenseiden and Landau right here. Holy moly! Can I turn around? Is that an option? I can't seem to be able to... I can't turn around is what I'm trying to say. You pass an enemy by, you're fucked. Holy shit, that's large! The NES can't do that. Not without using the background for it, anyway. Bubbles! I don't know what they do, but I'm grabbing him. Maybe those were the bubbles that we're bobbling. These like little worm dudes aren't even like hurting anyone, except the big one, which, you know, was warranted actually. Think about it. So I thought I remember this being an overhead game, so... Oh, there it is. And now we have the luxury of being able to go in different directions, too. Just when you thought it was a Link-like, it was actually just a Zelda-like. Or maybe I'm trying too hard to make these things happen. I do legitimately think that there was just, like, a trend for a while to have those, like, side-scrolling action RPGs, and a lot of them seem to be kind of trying to do, like, a Zelda 2-esque thing. And, you know, it's kind of interesting, because then for a while there, like, the wisdom was like, oh, Zelda 2 was bad, that's why they changed it back for Link to the Past and never did that again. And then I think now people are just like, yeah, no, Zelda 2 is good. Alright, that could have gone better. Both buttons are sword on the overworld. If I had a sub-weapon or a shield or something, that could be useful, but if that's a thing, it's not a thing yet. Oh my god, stop! Get the hell out of my way. No wonder I'm dying. These things won't stop. I picked up a Space Invader, though, so that's cool. Okay, maybe I just shouldn't be going there. Ark. Collision detection, please. Someone making a randomizer for Golvellius. I wouldn't be surprised.
This Bible will increase thy gold.
That doesn't make sense, but sure. Well, you can't do that on Nintendo! Bees! It is actually, like, weirdly sensitive with the controls, because I like press down and then I think it immediately, yeah, it just really easily seems to snap to a sideways direction. That's a problem. Do I still have that Bible now? Like, there's no way for me to check, because I only have 2 buttons. Yeah, this doesn't... I don't know if this is an issue with the Genesis controller specifically, because that's what I'm using, but... it's... pretty obnoxious, I gotta say. Ooh, hello. Without gold, thou canst not buy needed equipment. Stands to reason. What happens if I press pause? Ah, there we go. Okay, so I don't have the Bible anymore, it looks like. Although... No, I mean it would be listed, right? I don't even know anymore. I just know I have to be careful as fuck pressing that button. Oh, okay, so I thought it was gonna, like, appear in the inventory, too, but... Well, I can't afford that. That sound effect is very, like, Illusion of Gaia. That one. Man. I don't even know where to go. And I'm just constantly getting my ass kicked. Where's that shield? He's got a shield right there. Like, maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe I'm missing some mechanic or something that you need, but... it seems like... it's just kind of missing the mark for me. The next game is Monopoly. Do I really have to play that? It's fucking Monopoly. And I'm by myself. So you don't even get the fun of, like, ending a friendship. What? It took so long to load that the capture stopped working for a second there. Is the Entertainer still copyrighted? It's not, right? Oh, I just love looking at a big white fucking screen. Why couldn't you make it blue like it is right now? I want to be the dog. No, I went back! I went back! Why did it become horse? What do you mean? Okay, well, at least I was able to cancel out. It doesn't matter what direction you pick, it just does the same thing. That's fantastic. Why do... what? The buttons are kind of inconsistent, to be honest. I must ask you, what is the point of having this on a computer or gaming console or whatever? You could just play Monopoly. You could just buy actual Monopoly. Like, what does this add? If you really want to see this, you can just go right up to the board and go, woo! What if you have no friends? It's probably because you were playing too much Monopoly. But literally, just if you're playing a video game, especially if you're playing a video game by yourself, you just fucking play something that's not literally something you can just do in real life. You can play all sorts of stuff, like anything else that we played today. Also, I swear to God, this is blue on my screen. Man, the colors are so different. It's so weird. Well, the game's playing itself, so at least I don't have to. Next game is Nekkyuu Koushien. Ostensibly. What's going on here? Doing the thing again? Whoa. What happened there? Saga! Oh.
It's baseball. Again.
Cyber Japan. Yup. Welcome to the same old shit again. Oh, well, this is an improvement. Never mind, this is great now. Why are there mice? Why were there mice in suits? I'm so good at this. Look at how good I am. No, I have to play well now. I want to see the dancing girls. Why can't I hit the ball good anymore? I did it once. Then if I cannot hit ball good, I will throw ball good. Oh, I can actually control this. It's kind of ostensibly. Please just hit. Please just throw the fucking ball to where it needs to go. Oh my god. Strike! Oh. What? It was a strike, dude. What? Why do I have to control? There's no ball to get. Show me the dancing girls, come on. What is this? Why would I want to look at some fucking Yakuza looking dudes who are here for some reason? I don't know, that's not good. It's very annoying that you just can't seem to, like, throw a ball diagonally. Now I can. Damn it. Yeah, thanks for that game. There they are. It's all worth it. This is probably the best baseball game we've played on this whole series so far. I'm not just saying that because of the dancing girls. Like, it actually controls kind of okay, except for that whole thing where diagonals are hard for some reason. Alright. Next game is SpellCaster. Also known as Kujaku Ō, which... Didn't we play a Kujaku Ō game recently? Nice sound effect. Okay, I think we played one on NES Roundup and we couldn't get anywhere because it was an adventure game in Japanese. Diecock? Diecock. Alright, that's cool. Can I play the game? It's the same shit, isn't it? What is this music? Well, we have Stig and Engi. You just seem to be having a lot of games like this, huh? I'm kind of mesmerized by his walk cycle. It has such a relatively high amount of frames. Just jogging very elaborately. Can't tackle ducking, apparently. You're protecting the archers. These freaking gummy bears. Yeah, this isn't too bad. It's a little floaty, but so far I can work with it. Look at all the destruction. Yeah. What is that on your head? Would be nice if you can skip this stuff since it doesn't seem to be very important. I'll teach you a spell. Password. Use it and head the words. Remember it carefully. Did it say remember, or am I losing my mind right now? I don't really care for all of this stuff, though, so let's move on. It's doing a thing again. Hold on. Oh, there we go. You know, it's kind of weird that this has FM, considering this was apparently not released in Japan. Why are these dragons murdering these people? You know, if any of the actual Mahjong games frickin' explained how to play, that would be the tits. Kinda slow, isn't it? But I mean, I guess everything about this is slow. Music going weirdly hard for this whole thing. Make a bitchin' funk remix of this. But yeah, it sure is this game, which is not Mahjong. Really bopping to this. Oh, you get the point. I'm just enjoying the music. Darn. Well, next game, I guess. Alright, now it's really time for the Master System to start kicking the NES's ass a bit. It needs it. That NES was getting a little too big for its britches. Being like, I can put any old shit out and people will buy it. And then the Master System was like, okay, but why if your freaking arcade port had actual multiplayer? Which, unfortunately, I can't do right now. I'd have to get Noth up in here. I didn't even come out of the garage, I just appeared. I'm not sure the music is so much slower than on the NES, but hey, it's got FM. Look at him slowly inching towards me like, this guy's crazy, he's kicking all over the place. Ah, can go backwards. The BBC? Is that Rick Astley? Just going out whipping ladies. Bright red afros. A Bobble. Weirdly pale a Bobo. If only you could go in here. I want to know what's happening there. Oh god, what is with this guy's palette? He's the guy who made a Bobo pale and he's paid for it. What was that I did just now? Weird little move. Like a... Oh, is that like a headbutt? Yeah, the animations are kind of better than on NES too, right? Oh, here's the real Abobo. I'm not really sure how I'm doing the headbutt. It just seems to kind of happen sometimes when I press right. Like, you just tap right a couple times and then you can do it. Not sure how useful that is, but... Was that a thing in the NES version? I don't remember ever using that. But then again, like, anything that requires like a double tap on a direction is already not something I'm a fan of. But, like, I feel like this automatically already wins just because you can, in fact, double dragon. There are, in fact, 2 dragon guys. You know, if you're playing multiplayer. But also, just the graphics and sound are just better. Don't at me. Why does every Master System game say push start when there's no start button? What's up with that? Let me pick up this chicken wing right here. Ow. If Billy and Jimmy were in Castlevania, they'd see wall meat and just pick it up and beat the monsters with it. It's a little laggy, though. You got all these guys on screen. Oh, God. Cardinal sin of beat-em-ups. I got stuck in between the guys. Pretty rad, though. And we're gonna continue being pretty rad, because next up is R-Type. Another classic shoot-em-up. Of course. Blast off and strike the evil Baido Empire. Why was, like, the copyright text, like, corrupted? Is that, like, an issue with my flashcard? Did we play an NES version of R-Type? I want to say we've played R-Type at some point. But now we have this version, and we're going to be seeing it on the PC Engine too when we get to that. Good job. Good job, Rosie. I'm never too fond of the whole idea of, like, you can either, like, tap the button for small shots or, like, charge. Because I find it really difficult to judge when I should be using the charge. But, you know, that's probably just a me problem. Would be nice if you could, like, have two separate buttons, though. So that, you know, you could have an auto-fire option. Oh, God. Oh, God. You're just kind of boned if you don't get in there, huh? But, this second button here seems to do nothing, so... It's all on one button. Which means you could technically do this on Atari. I know Double Dragon had a freaking Atari port. So maybe this did too? Does anyone know? Oh, okay. If you try... Wait! I thought I could go through there now! I destroyed them, right? That was a little mean. Let's try it again, though. Nice. So it can destroy them just so they don't shoot me, I guess. That's all. Damn it! Is there like a speed up power up in this at all? Because, you know, obviously, like, it's pretty similar to Gradius. But that lets you go faster if you get the right power-up, so... Or, you know, get power-ups and then choose speed up. Is how it works in that game. And I feel like that'd be pretty useful here. Because your ship is pretty freaking heavy. Jeez. Okay, so the second button is to shoot that little option buddy. Which I'm sure will be useful at some point if I can freaking get to a point where I can use it. I don't know what that did. Oh, I have, like, missiles now. That's useful. Damn it! I didn't know, like, that guy's firing rate. This game really... is just very unforgiving from the word go. But I just love when a game is just like, you know... even if it's hard as balls, you can just immediately feel that it's good. Like, all the challenge is just in you trying to overcome, damn it, the challenge laid out for you and not in, like, some bullshit where the controls don't feel good or like, the collision's bad or whatever, you know? Ooh, that was lucky. That guy literally arrived with a ton of fanfare. I don't know which part I'm supposed to shoot. Oh. I was hoping it would start me at the boss, but I guess I don't get that luxury. So I beat the head, is the idea. Alright. Okay. Once I knew what to hit, it was actually pretty easy. Very odd kerning on those letters. Look, it's already monospaced. Why do you put a weird gap in there? Hey, Gavin. Alright, and we are just keeping the hits going, because next up we've got Ys, the Vanished Omens. So the Japanese version has FM, the localized version doesn't, because I think they needed the space for, like, the text or something. Now, unfortunately, I didn't think about how there's a character limit on this menu, so I actually don't know which one is patched to have FM and English. I think it's this one, but we'll find out in a moment. That's not FM. Is it really just... literally just half the time, it just doesn't fucking wanna. This flashcard is... It was very advanced when I bought it. Nowadays, it's just like, get an EverDrive. You just put an SD card in there and it just fucking works. No bullshit. Oh, what now? Does the patch not work for some reason? Okay, one more try. If I can't get the patch version to work, I'll just play one or the other. Because, I mean, I know how to play using Japanese. I don't even need the text, really. Only thing you really need to know about the localization is they named Adel Aaron. Because, I don't know, maybe they were just like, why is his name, like, Adolf, but with the F taken off. Also, they never released East 2, which is really annoying because those games go together. There we go. I think there have been multiple people who are like, I'm gonna make a homebrew East 2, though, so... hopefully one of those will get done. There's actually quite a bit of, like, a Master System homebrew scene, which I think is super cool. And maybe once we're, like, done with this system's official library, we can check some of those out. Oh god. Yeah, I really think there might be something a little fucked with my flashcard, because, that doesn't look correct. Well, it's fixed now, I guess. Nope, there it is again. Okay. It's a little messed up. And then she's like, go get your equipment. And then you're like precisely 100 gold off from being able to get everything. So you have to get 2 things and then go out and grind for like a minute. I always find it interesting that in some of these like old RPGs that are in Japanese, like the item names are spelled in English. Maybe it's just like a Falcom thing specifically because it's here, and I remember Sorcerian does that too. Alright, buy sword. And then we can buy this, and then we have to grind a little for a shield, because that costs more, so... I guess you're more than 100 gold off. Either I'm misremembering that, or it costs more in this version. I don't know. Alright, we should equip our stuff. I don't know why freaking verbs always mess me up when I'm trying to play a Japanese game. You'd think that would be the easy part. Okay, how do I equip? Okay, just press right. And now you see that you'll have a sword. It's pretty cool that they made a separate spray for, like, not having one yet. Because, I mean, you'll never see that again. I mean, I guess you can maybe unequip your sword, but why would you do that? The lack of being... God, it's so glitchy. You can't see your gold or EXP here, which is a bit of a problem. Because that's very useful moment-to-moment information in this game. Oh god. Bomb combat's a little harder than it was on the NES. But it seems about on par from what I remember with the TurboGrafx version, so, you know, maybe this is just more accurate. It's an interesting... Wow, okay. That just freaking destroyed me. I do think you can save Scum though, because it's like you can just save at any time, so. And this is like what, the 3rd version of Ys I'm playing on my show? So you know the drill, you know how this goes. I don't have to go around being like, oh, you know, maybe this one's different. No, it's Ys. You already know. But yeah, we have a pretty damn good crop of games this year on the Master System. I'm curious to see what the final rating is going to be on this episode, because I think it's going to be pretty high. Now next up, we got to do a little detective work, because we got to find out where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. I've actually never played this, like any version of this, I think. Unless it was on a Roundup and I forgot about it. Of course, this being a Western-made game, there's no FM sound in this one. Please enter your rank. My rank? It's like a difficulty select. Kind of a fun rhythm to the typewriter. Yeah, I'll just go with rookie, thanks. Oh god, it's so slow. Please speed up. If you tap the button hard enough, I guess it goes quicker. Okay, you hold this one. I don't know, I felt like it wasn't working before. Oh, why didn't that proceed? You gotta press the other button to actually proceed. Then the one that you hold to make it go faster. That's kind of weird. Usually like versions of this game include like an almanac, right? So that you could look up all the info you would need. Why does it say ASCII? Is that like a judgment on this port? Okay, actually, is it normal to just be able to like walk around like this in Carmen Sandiego? I don't really go into places. Okay, so then you would have to like look up where that is, right? If you don't know. And then you would know where to go. Boop, 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 boop. Look at the way he walks. It's like he's got like Rayman feet. In the Andes, directly over a tall mountain. Oh god, it's nighttime. I spent all that time just walking around because my walk cycle's funny. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. Yeah, I thought it was like a point and click thing. I've never seen this version before. Well, we know it's a lady, but that's about it. I'm sleeping in the phone booth. Like, what do we do now? How do I leave? Oh, I can go fast. Okay. So then I guess you can go to different places. I guess it's kind of interesting to like have you walk around, but it doesn't necessarily like add much to anything. I like how fast you can go though. Alright, our last game that we're going to be playing on the flashcard is Cyborg Hunter, also known as Chōon Senshi Borgman, which is based off an anime. And if the freaking flashcard will do its job, then we can play it. Why are you doing me like this? Sometimes I just gotta like take it out and put it back in, even though I didn't move it at all. I really don't know what's up with that. But yes, Cyborg Hunter. Let's try the English version here, and then... Oh, it still has the FM in it. We can spot check the Japanese one, see if there's any... That music sounded like it was going somewhere, and then it just stopped. Always gotta love a game that immediately interrupts you. Paladin, congratulations on entering the enemy base. Vipron is in Area G. Don't forget to take the items in each area. First, get the shield in Area A, and then proceed onward. Whoa! Yeah, punch that thing. What is all this fucking beeping and shit? This game sounds incredibly annoying. Okay, we got an elevator. Oh, I just dropped a bomb for some reason. I was just trying to see if I could go up in the elevator, but... What the shit? Let me out, or go somewhere. Do something, please. What do I do? Okay, I literally don't know what I did there to actually exit. I was just mashing buttons. No, I want to use the elevator. How do I pick a floor or something? Okay, so you stand here, and then you can operate the elevator. And then I guess you just gotta stand there for a moment to actually leave. Why do we have this, like, weird first-person view up there? I'm not really sure what the point of that is. Holy moly, this game's sound is so annoying. This is quite something, I gotta say. Is there like a menu? No, it just pauses. Okay. Yeah, you literally just, if you move too quickly, you can't leave the elevator. That is certainly a design choice that was made. Like, you couldn't just make it that, like, it instantly goes if you're at the edge, you know, actually draw a door or something, or, you know, just make it that if you press punch on the door, then it'll go. Just, like, many things you could have chosen to do there. Can't get to me. Ah, I died. Yeah, this sucked. Kind of an awkward one to leave that segment off on, but we're gonna move on to the emulator games now. For peripherals and game that I forgot to put on the cart somehow. Let's take a sip of my water here. Where's my controller? What do you guys think so far? Any games stand out to you? I think we've got some pretty damn good ones. Not that last one, though. That one was actually maybe the worst game of today. I don't know, Captain Silver was pretty bad, but at least it wasn't, like, giving me, like, some sort of, like, acute ADHD listening to it. Where the hell is my cable? I think I used the cable I used to connect my controller on something else. Hold on. Yes, since I don't need to capture video anymore, I can use the cable from Upscaler because it's on micro USB. I just gotta extract it from this tangle of cords. There we go. You know, despite the fact that we had baseball and fake mahjong, I think we ended up with a pretty good crop of games here. But let's see what's going on in peripheral land. No, hopefully... I seem to remember we had trouble getting the paddle controller to work in an emulator last time. So I'm gonna have to just kind of hope that that works this time. Otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, the first one will be Galactic Protector, which we tried earlier. Don't worry about me being frozen, it does that. Hello? It's having a little trouble, I think. There we go. Windows is super cool. Actually, I installed Linux on my laptop because the other day Noth got a freaking ad for a game as a Windows pop-up. And it made me so angry that I had to go install Linux on something. But I don't want to do it on a desktop because I don't know if everything I need on a desktop is going to work. So I dual booted it with Windows on the laptop, and now I'm trying stuff out. Alright, Galactic Protector. Wait, why is it going open again? It seems to want to use like a light gun thing. Hold on. I know you guys can't see it. I'm just trying to get this to work. I think it's a little confused about this whole paddle controller thing. It might just be broken in this emulator. You just... There we go. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, like the only options here are SMS controller and light phaser, so I think it might just not support the paddle controller, which is problematic. Do I have any other emulators that this would work with? I don't know. Well, let's try the ones that aren't paddle games first, then. Because at least I'll know those should work. So we're starting off here with Rescue Mission. Freaking, like... We're gonna go kill those foreigners with our patriotism. Like, ass music, and then there's just someone, like, horribly angeled right there. Your comrades in arms who were wounded in the line of duty still remain deep in enemy territory. We had planned, if possible, to dispatch a rescue mission unit, but they have been pinned down and can't move. Our only alternative now is to assign you, our most courageous soldiers, to ride a handcar to where your wounded comrades are. Treat them and return en masse to the front, help reinforce the besieged unit. Although we will support you with air power, you will find that the foe will attack you with everything he has. So quickly make your way to the field. Tent. Good luck. Alright. Mike, beginner. Steve, lazy. I couldn't read the other one. Alright. Alright. Oh god. So, okay, so I'm supposed to destroy the mine first. Like, I didn't control that movement, it just kind of went. John Honest. I don't know if these are their characteristics or just their names. Like, this guy's called Steve Lazy. I guess it's a kind of an interesting, different take on, like, a light gun game. It's not just like... Oh god. Few too many things to... keep track of there. But yeah, but this, like, overhead view, like, I don't really see that normally in light gun games. Usually just, like, in the thick of things. Alright, so you gotta think ahead, I think, is the idea here. You kinda gotta know what's coming up. Oh, my guy got busy, I think. I don't know what happened there. Like, this is actually a little difficult even with just a mouse. I accidentally shot my own guy. Sorry! So it's probably even harder with the light gun. You know, I'm thinking about how, you know, obviously there's gonna be flashing lights warning for this part, and there was, like, briefly at the beginning with Wonder Boy. Oh, I can, like, shoot the cart to stop him so he doesn't, like, go into danger too fast. Can I, like, just do that as much as needed, or will that bite me in the ass if I keep doing it? Yeah, there seems to be, like, a little more strategy to this than, like, the other, like, 8-bit light gun games we've seen. I like that. Because with the other stuff, it was just like, well, once you take the light gun out of the equation, you can use a mouse. There's basically no challenge here. Oh god, I keep shooting my own guys! I'm sorry! I don't actually know if I get any sort of penalty for that. Like, I don't see any, like, score... Boomerang? Boomerang. A boomerang killed me! But yeah, that's pretty fun though. Right, and then we have paddle games and Bobble. Alright, our next game here is Rambo 3. And this one apparently has like FM sound like hidden in it, like you need a patch for it. Which I don't have, unfortunately. This game is way louder. What the hell? So we're just gonna be using the PSG sound right here. Why is this game so much louder? And why was the screen just like white? Yeah, this is more of a standard light gun. Set. I guess you don't shoot that? I don't know what that was. I shot that guy right in the head, and he just didn't even care. You don't even get like game over text, it just goes white. That's so weird. Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter where you shoot these dudes. You take the same amount of shots regardless. And if they do take multiple shots, then what am I supposed to do to, like, stop them? Huh. This isn't very good, I think. Alright, it's time for Bobble. In Japan, this is actually called Final Bobble. Because I think it's got like there's like more levels, and they added like some cutscenes and stuff, which is interesting. And I actually get to see what the plot is here. I think it's still set to light gun for some reason, so. Unfortunately, since I am by myself right now, I am going to need to play the mode that immediately screws you. How do I jump? Oh. I wasn't sure how my controls were set for a moment there on this controller. Do. No, my bananas! Yeah, seems to be Bobble. I want to say it feels like a little stiffer than I'm used to, but that might be because I'm just not used to using this controller after using a Genesis controller for several hours. I don't know. This is also not the most pleasant version of the Bobble theme to listen to, and this doesn't have FM for whatever reason, so. Your anginess will not avail you. Goodbye. You are bananas now. Yeah, I think FM sound could have definitely helped here. So, play this one for the extra content, I guess. Although I don't really know, like, how good that stuff is. Otherwise, play the NES version for a home version. There's a really good DOS version if you can figure out how to get it to run. And of course, there's probably ways to just get the arcade version at this point. It's probably on like Arcade Archives or something. I'd be really surprised if it wasn't. Ah. The bouncing seems to be like a little more sensitive because I'm doing it like by accident, and that doesn't usually happen to me. So the controls seem just a little different. Yeah, oh man, that's high-pitched. I don't know about this one, you guys. Get the water. Get it? Yes! Ha-ha! That's fun. Whee! Then you'll get the bananas! Whee! Ha-ha! That's the real shit. Oh no, the shell went away. But yeah, that's Bubble Bobble. Item condition, nothing. What? There's items in this version? Or is it just like if you pick something up, then it'll tell you that, but you can already see it. It's an arcade game. You want me to write lyrics? I mean, Brental Floss already did that. Yeah, I don't know what the item thing is about. I'm gonna have to read up on that. Anyway, this version of the music's doing my head in, so let's continue. I'm gonna see real quick if I have a different emulator installed that maybe actually supports the paddle controller. That'd be nice. Chat's become a little quiet later on the stream, even though I know people are watching, so... Well, apparently D-Bomb fell asleep. Which ones are these things? I have so many of these things. I have many things. Let's see if this one will support it. If I can get this to work, I can actually look at what the previous paddle game was that didn't work, and then we can, give that a reprieve. Alright, how do I set my controls? Paddle. Alright, let's see if we can get this to work. I don't think my controls are actually set, so we're gonna do that. I'm not used to this emulator. I don't know where the controls are. Redefine keys, there we go. Oh god. No, it's got one of those like busted freaking control input things where it keeps thinking that because my controller has triggers that they're constantly being pressed. Stop! I'm trying to set my controls with the keyboard. Fuck. Maybe I gotta unplug my controller. Nope, it's still doing it. Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because of the other thing that I can't unplug without crashing my computer? I have keyboard set. Why would it even accept controls from anything else? Okay, we're just gonna figure out whatever the default is. Now, how do I use the paddle, is my question. Like, I would have thought that it would be the mouse, but that doesn't seem to work. Oh dear. Okay, well, I can shoot. I don't know how to move, though. Ah, man. Stop changing. It keeps changing my controls back around. I don't know why it does that. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, that's why the game is just going like, oh, you're using a controller, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Okay, I really, unless it's set to some weird button somewhere, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And I do apologize. Let me, like, try to look this up real quick. I'm getting fuck all for useful Google results here. I'm just looking at the README now with the hopes that this will work. Let's try the other paddle game and see if maybe that one works and that's just like the one game is being weird. This one is called Megumi Rescue. Alright. Not having a lot of luck with this. I keep accidentally resetting. Well, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Your irreparably broke one of the rods on your desk while you slept? Were you like sleeping all the way on it? Just like put your entire body on top of the desk? Alright, I'm gonna try one more thing here. And if this doesn't work, then I really don't know. Where's the game frozen? Now nothing works. I did it! I beat the game! I can't seem to unpause, which is problematic. Did I break the whole emulator somehow? What the fuck? What's happening? I think this emulator might be a little broken. Yeah, these control options don't really seem to work. Like, no matter what I do, it's still, like, using the keyboard, so... Oh well. Oh, wait. Something happened for a moment there. For a brief moment, something was happening, but... Well, I can't get this to work. I'll have to figure this out off stream for the next SMS roundup. And then, hopefully we will be able to give these games another chance, because, this doesn't make me super happy to leave off on this awkward note. Still, though, we had some pretty good games, and even when they weren't good, they were generally pretty interestingly weird. I liked Wonder Boy. Obviously, I liked all the shooters. You know, Aleste, R-Type. What was that other one? Blade Eagle? That was still pretty alright. Of course, Solomon's Key is good, because it's Solomon's Key. Shinobi's alright, although the really, like, choppy scrolling when you jump is not ideal. I'm not sure why it looks like that. Double Dragon, East, Bobble, if you mute it. It's pretty good. I think the only games I'd say outright are, like, bad were Captain Silver and Borgman. And Captain Silver, I really, like, wanted to like. It was just so freaking unforgiving that it was just kind of like, good God. What did you guys think? Did you guys have any standouts in there? Don't have any standouts with the general vibe of this batch. Is pretty good. Yeah, I really want to see what the final, like, rating percentage is going to be, because I can't really think of any particular roundup stream we've had where it's just like, oh yeah, there's just this many bangers. Just like, woo! I guess, you know, it does help that the Master System has such a smaller amount of games coming out in each year compared to the NES. Like, the NES is just never going to be able to, like, have a good quality to quantity ratio, because there's just always going to be so many games, and kind of by necessity, a bunch of them will be bad. Double Dragon, Aleste, yeah. Those are good. So I will be back probably on Tuesday. Like I'm done with like the like really time sensitive stuff I needed to do. So I want to see if I can do like a normal amount of streams next week, you know, go back to 3. Here's hoping I can finally pull it off again. And then the week after that, I would like to do like a big stream week, the blue week that I've talked about, just to kind of like get a whole bunch of stuff like boom, to kind of like catch up because of all the streams I haven't been able to do in the past few months. For now, thank you all very much for watching. I love you all. Don't forget to tell all your friends about Rosie. Follow me on these things down here. Stick around for a raid. Rosie rolling out!